Let's talk about the infamous N-word. Can't wait to see the comments on this one. The use of the N-word is one of the longest stories ever told in American history. Very few other words in the English language have caused this much division in a country. Now, most people hear the N-word and say, isn't that a black and white issue? Well, I'm here to make the case that it's not just a black and white issue, but a black and everybody issue. I don't care where you go in this world. Every culture has a word that was used to describe them in a derogatory fashion. I went on the official racial slur database website, and I found some racial slurs that I wasn't even aware of. So I went ahead and jotted down some of the more popular ones. For Jewish people, you got bagel dogs, kikes, Shylocks. For Hispanic folks, you got beaner, spick, wetback. Filipinos, flips, fresh off the boat. Chinese, you got chinks, mooks, noodle N-word. Japanese, you got japs. Arabs, you got fez, jihad, sand N-word. I haven't even gotten to talking about black people, and already the N-word is cross-culturally derogatory. But the point is that every culture has a word. Now, at some point, that culture took the word from its oppressor, and to a greater or lesser extent now uses that word exclusively within the culture. Only Hispanics can call each other beaners and wetbacks. Only Filipinos can call each other flips or fresh off the boat. But when it comes to the N-word, for some reason, that's just supposed to be everybody's word. Statistics show that the N-word is used about 500,000 times a day on Twitter. And you can't tell me that all 500,000 of those daily tweets come from black people. For many black people, the N-word is the word that we took back. Over time, we have tried to change the word from something that was derogatory into something that denotes camaraderie among our own. But for some unexplainable reason, everybody thinks they should be allowed to say it.
How come you get to say it but I can't? I'm not racist, I don't mean anything by it. It just sounds cool to say, man. How come you can't accept that? You guys get to say it whenever you want. How come I can't say the N-word, Jordan?
Probably because you're not black. Look, I'm not saying that the N-word is a good word to be using. I think the world would be way better off without it. And honestly, if I thought non-black people would only use it in its good form, I wouldn't have a problem. But as we saw from the start, the N-word is a cross-cultural term of degradation. Giving it to everybody just gives everybody an excuse to abuse it. And I don't care how many times you use it as bro or homie, as soon as a non-black person gets mad at someone that's black, the bad N-word comes out real quick. So if you're not black, just assume it's not okay to say the N-word. Remember, if there's something you'd like to talk about, be sure to leave it in the comments section. Or you can message me directly at my personal Twitter account. The N-word has a long and dubious history. And honestly, it's high time blacks and non-blacks put that word to rest.